Hello, everyone. Welcome. It's Tuesday night here on Shop Unlimited Live. My name's Dan. We're live. It's a watch show. Terribly excited. The first one of the year. Let's crack straight on, shall we? Because Big Kev is up and running. That's what you told me to call him anyway. Kevin, good evening. Lovely to hear from you.
Good evening.
Are you well?
Yeah, no, great to be here. Thanks to you guys for putting up with me the past week or so. Anyway, all good.
Now, Kevin, we've got a lot to get through. We've got anniversary pieces. We've got new Watch of the Weeks at lowest ever prices. We've got reward points as well to talk about for the very first time, Kevin. So I'm hugely excited. Everybody watching right now, do comment on YouTube. I can see you saying hello. We are live this Tuesday. Shall we crack straight on, Kev? Because you have really treated us.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
A world exclusive.
So Mathey-Tissot, been around 140 years. I always knew Alberto Frigio, the CEO, was going to do something big and important. He's really pushed the boat out.
Wow.
I mean, guys, you know, 10 years ago, I was lucky enough to sell Val Jules 7751s. But this Val Jules 7751 was built on the base plate of a Landeron 78. So the movement inside there has all the functions of the Val Jules 7751, but it is in fact a Landeron 78.
Right.
Only 140 of each will ever be made.
They are absolutely beautiful. So they are a celebratory piece, an anniversary piece, 140 years of engineering. We have two designs for you. The stainless steel is in stock and on the way. This is the rose gold version. A saving on a brand new timepiece as well, Kevin. This is extraordinary to have the stock on Shop Unlimited. 140 years.
Yeah, 140 years of watchmaking. And this is a company not only goes back 140 years, but they were making watches for British troops during the Boer War, the First World War, American engineers in the Second World War. In 1914, they won loads of awards for timekeeping on chronographs.
Right.
So they predominantly started off as a movement manufacturer, but then went on to make watches. They made movements for the Cartier tank. A lot of you guys will have heard this all already. But there we go. So what you're looking at there on the dial, obviously somebody's been cleaning it and the date's changed. But,
good old Barry.
Good. Well, that's Barry. Barry's doing his job. I know what Barry's like. You've got your date window. So today's the 20th, but it's been moved. It's on the 25th, right? You've got your day, Monday. Should be Tuesday.
Yeah, I know. Sorry,
it was Tuesday. Well, no, don't be sorry. No. That shows the whole thing, the ethos of the watch. You've got the month, January. You've got moon phase. You've got chronograph. I mean, if you were just to push the top button there for me, Dan.
Up here we go.
Yep.
Oh yeah, hang on a minute. Here we go. And we're off.
Yep, so we're off. So again, Dan's activated the chronograph. You've got minutes, you've got hours, and of course you've got seconds ticking away. The normal seconds are on the subdial at 3 o'clock. The subdial at 6 o'clock is your moon phase, and your part of your minutes countdown is the subdial there at 12 o'clock. PVD rose gold case, sapphire glass on both front and back. This is configured up with 17 jewels, and it is a very precious timepiece. So Alberto has just finished his first trade show of the year at Vincenzo in Italy, and a lot of the Mathey-Tissot distributors from across the world were there, and this was part of their purchasing. These two watches you're going to see now. So though it is a considered price, as they say, look at the real price, and that is the real price, right? Look on the website, you will see that watch is valued at about 2,000, just under 3,000 euros. Sorry, 28 joules. I've got that wrong. Configured with 28 joules, full Inca block protection there on the movement. No, just an incredible timepiece. Each one is numbered. That's number 24 of 140.
Yep.
You'll get a certificate with that. You'll get all the instructions, everything else, and it's coming in a limited edition leather box. So the inside of the box is leather. This is all about celebrating Mathey-Tissot, you know. Maybe if you're new to the world of watches, this isn't for you. But if you're somebody that's followed Mathey-Tissot over the past, I don't know, 12, 14 years, then this might be something that you want in your collection. It will sell. It will sell out. I'm not meaning with us, but worldwide, it will sell out. You know, he's got about 40 distributors. It only takes them to buy 4, 5, 6 pieces each, and it's sold out. Never to be remade.
Well,
so again,
already busy on the rose gold, Kev. Well done, everybody. There's like a commemorative pen in there as well. The cloth, I say, the box.
Yeah, special edition.
Yeah, all of the detail, which is absolutely beautifully weighted as well. There you go. Keeping it in the box. As you said, all of the certificates and the authentication is all at the back there. And like an oversized exhibition box, isn't it? Yeah. £950 saving. Now, Kevin, this is the first time we've had a show together in a little while since we started our limited reward points. And here's the thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so on the bottom of the screen already, you can see nearly 2,000 points coming your way. We want to reward regular customers, reward loyalty. So it's free to do. All you've got to do is register on our website, shopunlimitedlive.com. You'll get 100 points for registering anyway. But what we have done is if you've purchased previously, we may well have backdated points into your Shop Unlimited account. So all of our regular, by the way, don't tell the others, Kev, that's only for our watch customers. That's only for our watch customers, because we know. So do say hello, by the way. Yeah, it's already building up on YouTube. William says hello. Good evening, Kevin and Dan. Great to see you both back. Thank you, William. We're live this Tuesday, so I know normally the feed goes wild. I know it's Tuesday night. It's a different night, but obviously this wasn't quite ready, was it? A lot of people are now watching on Freeview 97 on the red button, which is brilliant.
Oh, good.
Yeah, 672. If you didn't realise on Freeview, I know 97 may well be showing Craft right now with our friends at Hobbycraft, but the red button, you can watch this show in HD or on YouTube or on our website. And the fact, Kev, that you gave us the first look at this stock, and even if somebody else had it, you've mentioned to us, we're going to get the lowest price anyway, and then the rewards, that's why we go shopping on Shop Unlimited Live.
It isn't, I just want to tell the viewers that it's not available anywhere else. And if you look around the world, you may see a couple of people beginning to advertise it because it's only just been released on December the 27th, right? But look at the price. This is the least expensive in the world. The only place you can buy this watch, and quite honestly, I don't know if in, say, a week's time or 2 weeks' time, I will be able to get this watch again, because it will sell out, not necessarily from me, but from Mathey-Tissot. And again, I'm only saying this because it's true. We've all been looking at the world auctions, the Phillips auctions in Geneva and some other auctions. Old Mathey-Tissots are fetching more money than Rolexes, Omegas, and some of the other top brands. They're fetching more money. Why? Because they are becoming more and more collectible. These are watches from the 50s and 60s. And there's no better thing to celebrate than 140 years of watchmaking.
Yeah, completely right. It's beautiful. You can see that sort of vintage, classic design running through, but even more detail. I love the red dials around the edge, by the way. That's
do you know, I was quite shocked when I saw it the first time, and then when the watches arrived with us last Friday, Friday evening, I was quite surprised, but it actually makes it nice and clear to read. It just makes it easier to tell the time. And the day, the month, everything is quite clear. And again, the nice big arrow on the date window, it's saying 25, it should say 20, but that doesn't matter.
That wasn't Barry. That was definitely me, Barry. I'll let you off, mate. I'll let you off. It was definitely me having a play because that's what you want to do. You want to get it on.
Have you been fiddling with the watches again, Dan?
Of course, Kevin. Of course. We run wild here when you send them up to us. Absolutely. They're all worn by everybody, modelling them, picking which one's our favourite. Do you want the rose gold? Do you want the stainless steel? Already busy, friends. ShopUnlimitedLive.com, the only place you can get them at. We've taken £950 off, and if you want to spread the cost interest-free, you can see their ClearPay is available for you. So 487 odd pounds plus your tracked delivery. I'm going to swap on to the stainless steel version, but this is the rose gold. You have the first stock for that world launch to see it on your screen. Thank you for commenting, by the way. Ian just saying hello on YouTube as well. Maybe you're watching on Facebook. Maybe you've just pressed the red button. Maybe watching on Sky. You are making, and every single purchase, you're going to get your reward points back to you. Or check if you purchased before from us with a watch or two from Kevin, we have credited your account as well, backdated those points for you, just to say thank you for shopping. Now, you've given us options, Kev. That was the rose gold.
Yes.
In fact, I'll leave it open because it's beautiful. We've also got a stainless steel side of things with £1,000 off. I guess it's personal preference which one you're after. A slightly more affordable price point as well. But Kev, again, it's maybe with the black leather strap and the stainless steel look, looks completely timeless, doesn't it? It's incredibly vintage.
Yeah. Nice, clean and crisp. Again, if any of you have any questions, you're not the only ones thinking it, so please send them in to Dan. Dan can ask me, and hopefully I can answer them.
Absolutely.
If you're not sure about Landeron, email in. I'll tell you a bit more about Landeron. But they were the cutting edge in movements. These are the people that actually more or less invented the cam activated chronograph, which was a big step. And they were pioneers in their days. They went through a bit of a fickle stage, but that was the stage where ETA were becoming stronger and stronger. And so we heard about the 7750, 7751, 7752, but it all started with Landeron. So again, there we go. Nice clear dial again. The use of red numbers there on the date. It's on the 20th today, Monday, January. I mean, it's just, and again, I have to stress, this is a hand-me-down timepiece. This is something that you wear, and then when the time's right, you hand it down. And somebody keep the box, obviously, look after the boxes as much as the watches, everything else. This is a watch that will only go one way in the future. That's what's happening now at the auctions with Mathey-Tissot. It's not me saying that. If you follow the auctions, they're there. They had one of Elvis's watches came up about 6 weeks ago in New York, I think.
Wow.
Got a massive sum of money.
Well,
there's the moon phase.
Yeah.
At the bottom there, it's just showing a bit clearer there. There we go.
You can see how reflective it is, isn't it? With all that, like I say, I'll spin it around to the exhibition back in just a tick. Yeah. I love the nostalgic. It's old school. You said 40s, 50s. It does feel like old school Hollywood. It feels like the sort of Rat Pack era, doesn't it? Of who might be wearing this watch with that, with the moon face and the stainless steel, the leather black strap. And if I can, it's even more impressive on the back because then those extra details, like with the Mathey-Tissot logo, encapsulating it in where you see through, like you don't normally see that, like not in my experience anyway. So there's so many striking, unique points, Kevin.
Yeah, I'll tell you what you're seeing actually, Dan, and you don't know you're seeing it. That is a personally made counterweight there. They're normally smaller and longer, more in towards the centre of the unit. This is a stretched out one. It's got the name Mathey-Tissot, quite clear, 28 jewels, Swiss made. It's just different from the normal run-of-the-mill Rotaron. Again, I have to stress, both watches, full premium Inca block protection. The secret button at the top there is to help you change the day if you need to reset the watch. And the seconds hand when you see it is moving at 28,000
Right.
800 movements per hour. That's a heck of a frequency.
Wow. There's so many stories, Kevin, all the timepieces you bring us. There's always a history, a story, whether it's the influence on it, maybe it's why it's designed how it is, maybe it's the heritage of the craftsman himself or herself who've created it. This is that stainless steel version. It is decision time, and this evening, Tuesday night, is certainly going to be the one. Both of them are world launches for you, whether you want to go for the rose gold side of things, but that display case, Kevin, with the pen in there as well, and even just to quickly show you, because I know you love to show the detailing. The certificate of authenticity, here we go. So, 18 of 140, Kev.
Yes. Yeah.
Love it.
No, absolutely superb. 5 meters water resistant, but this isn't a watch you go swimming with. You've got the manual there. And any questions tonight, but if you're lucky enough to purchase one of these watches, any questions going forward, just get on the blower to us. 90% of you know how to contact us. Get on the blower to us. We put the number inside the contact details, but that is a timepiece to own for the future.
Well, even tonight, by the way, if you want to say hello, of course you can do on the Shopper Limited Facebook page. I can personally see the YouTube comments right now, so of course you're there. I know it's a unique night, it's a Tuesday, but after all, Kev, we do this, we can move the show. We're in charge, Kevin, we can do what we want. We can move the show to make sure.
In charge, yeah.
Yeah, we get the stock of the items. We'd rather not wait another week, right? That's why it's normally a Monday at 7, maybe it'll be next week, next Tuesday. We always keep you in the loop through the emails or through our own social media announcements, but it's just super exciting here. Ron White, by the way, evening. What's the size of the Heritage, please? That is from Ron?
43 millimeters.
Ah.
Let me just check that. Yeah, 43 by 13.
Ron, great question. That's why we're here for. We are live after all.
Yeah.
Ron White, thank you so much. Any other questions or anything you want to see, by the way? There are other Mathey-Tissot pieces on the show. Shop ahead. We've also got Vostok Europe coming up in just a second. We've also, in front of us here from the periodic table, got 2 lowest ever prices. So on the website, shopunlimitedlive.com is where you go shopping to see everything available for you tonight. So well done, everybody, pressing check out, because then you're going to get everything ASAP. Now then, Kevin, you've come back with a bang, because you've even reduced the prices on some of our most popular timepieces. This is the hydrogen.
Okay, so let's be completely frank. I haven't been well for about 2 weeks. It's a complication with the flu. But anyway, it's all sorting itself out. I should have been there. I should have been pulling out other deals out the warehouse. So the only way I could get it right, Dan, and you know, and Adam knows, is if I made some ultra special deals. We've got that new line there that I'm loving talking about, that new Mathey-Tissot. So let's go back to some of the favorites.
Yeah.
Right? There's 2 pieces of this left.
2? Right. Wow.
There's 2 pieces. I did contact Adam. 2 pieces of this left, and then it's sold out. And I've got a funny feeling it'll never be back in again. He'll go on to other elements of the periodic table.
My old friend.
Systema,
wow.
I know. So VK67 movement, hybrid movement. You press the top button, the green-headed button there on the top there for me, Dan. That's activating the chronograph. You've got minutes, that's the seconds, you've got minutes. The normal seconds are in the subdial there at 3 o'clock. And then you've got the hour counter for the chronograph in the subdial at 6 o'clock. Date window at the bottom there. This particular element of the periodic table, hydrogen. The back of the watch is as interesting as the front of the watch. All the information you would need on hydrogens on the back there. Limited edition, bolted on, 3-part case, and it's the old Omega bullhead case design. So you've got the buttons at the top. This was designed primarily for Italian racing drivers. So when they had the gloves, they couldn't fiddle and drive race at the same time with buttons on the side. So Omega made a special edition with the buttons on the top. So the guy could hold onto the steering wheel with one hand and use his fingers to stop and start the chronograph. It's an absolute diamond of a timepiece. And I will make sure I have one of these in my collection because it's such an unusual design. If we look at the side of the watch, it's thicker at the top than it is at the bottom. And the reason being is when it sits on your wrist, it actually angles towards your face. So you can see that driving experience, you know. You don't want to turn your wrist to you. You want the watch to be angled to you anyway. And this is exactly what this watch does. Unidirectional bezel, long battery life, instant flyback if you want it. Why? Because it's a Seiko hybrid 67 movement.
And then...
Absolute cracking guy. There's two left. There's no more at Vostok. Two left. Two people. That is the best damn price in the world.
So what, 300, forget the saving, ClearPay, £70, Kevin. £70 tonight.
It's criminal.
And your
For
P&P.
that watch and his brother, it's criminal.
Yeah. But then the extra detailing, like, for example, I love the embossing detail on that silicon strap, as you can see, as it's like embossed in, which is spectacular. What did I say? Oh, I said it right, okay. Adam was like, yeah, periodical. I was like, oh, how did I pronounce it? You then, in the box, get a second leather strap, which looks absolutely
So all finger-operated straps.
Kevin.
Sorry. Finger-operated straps will come fitted with the silicone. The leather will be extra. And then, guys, if you want to upgrade or side grade to a bracelet, these watches look stunning.
Kevin.
On a stainless steel bracelet.
There's one left now.
Yeah. That guy's lucky because there's only one more.
What on, Craig?
And quite honestly, I didn't get that information till later on this afternoon that I could only have three sent to me. Go on.
Well, there's what, Craig, our customer called Craig. Congratulations, Craig. You've just gained 280 reward points. I wonder if you used your previous points, if you've shopped with us before, for Kevin's products. For Kevin's products, we have backdated and credited you with reward points because we can't even say it, reward loyalty on shopunlimitedlive.com. So well done, everybody. There is one unit left of the hydro. I'm going to move on to the other one next. But very, very quickly, I want to say hello to Thomas has just tuned in saying, what's the... Oh, Thomas, you pressed post before you've finished your sentence. So, Thomas, if you're watching on YouTube, please comment that again. Chris Lyle, great to have you guys back. Thank you, Chris Lyle. Appreciate that because your name. Ron, don't forget, quick release straps, Kevin.
Yeah.
That's from Ron. Thank you, Ron.
I did say that, but I didn't use the word quick release. Yes. Thank you, Ron.
Love it, Ron.
I don't mind a smack wrist.
Oh, Thomas was like, what's the swimming depth, Kevin?
200 meters.
Is that the same for the neon?
Yeah, both of them. Yeah.
Right, the neon is on the screen. Another lowest ever price. Someone is already in checkout for this timepiece as well. I think it depends whether you've got the other one, Kevin, but these are collector pieces, the whole of the table done right. But this shocking orange is spectacular, isn't it? It's a real, and I mean that in the most positive way, obviously, because it is eye-catching, Kevin, isn't it? It is different. It's not a vintage classic like the Mathey-Tissot you're just seeing. It's an explosion of colour, a burst of colour coming through.
But do you know, this is what I love about Vostok Europe. So they've taken a really old design that nobody else has really replicated. I guarantee you now, over the next 9 months, you will see other companies doing it. But Vostok Europe picked up on this idea, and like you said, they've customised it. Orange is such a popular colour.
It's so cool.
Well, blue's traditional, but after yellow, orange is the next most popular. And again, Adam can show you. This looks brilliant on a stainless steel bracelet. We can show it on the leather strap.
We'll find it.
And it's going to come with the free. It's going to come with the free leather strap, buttons at the top there, comfortable watch to wear, 200 meters water resistant, VK67. If if you haven't got one of these in your collection and you've been thinking about it, I'd move now, because that price is crazy. It's only because Vostok Europe are finishing this particular part of the range that we're allowed to do this. I've done a deal with you guys because I can't be there. So, you know, tonight the sky's the limit. It's going to happen with some other watches that you'll recognise. These two watches you haven't seen for a while. Buy that, £279. Say you bought it from Shop Unlimited, we'll give you a special deal on the stainless steel bracelet, and you're done. And quite honestly, before the week's out, I'm going to buy myself one of these.
It's beautiful. I think. Which one haven't you got? Another one of these have gone through. Adam, have we got the picture of the stainless steel? Rightio, we're just going to get that for. Oh, there we go, Kevin. Can you see that?
There we go. Look at that. Now you tell me, anybody. You walk into a bar, you walk into a restaurant, you walk in along the parade, on holiday, on a cruise ship. Everybody's going to be staring at their watch. They're not going to know what watch it is, where it's from, but they will recognise in the back of their minds the design concept. Omega.
This is the whole point. Oh, right. We've got to nip back to... I feel like I'm doing some sort of watch dance for you, Kev. Hydrogen.
A bit like watching Tommy Cooper.
Just like that. Hydrogen, the one unit in existence, is in 3 people's basket. We will keep you in the loop.
Check out, guys.
Yep. It's fastest finger first, shopunlimitedlive.com. Again, if you want this on stainless steel... Oh, wow. That's spectacular. Kevin, remind me again, if I want it on stainless steel, what do I do?
If you want the stainless steel, there's contact information inside. Contact us. Drop us an email is probably the best way at the moment, because Casey's away. And we'll do you a special deal on the stainless steel bracelet. Just say you bought it from Shop Unlimited.
That is the relationship we have got with Big Kevsey here tonight. Now then, we are popping back to Mathey-Tissot. We've got a ladies and gents version. Another... Kevin, thank you, man. We could... we love seeing you. We could Zoom every single week, though, if you need, Kev. Like, literally, whatever works best, or maybe we miss a week here and there. We do what's best, but then Kevin absolutely delivers every single time. £30, Kev.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. £30. Mathey-Tissot, one of the best-selling members of the Monsoon Square range. That beautiful sunray dial blue there. 30 metres water resistant. It's not for swimming with. Square 42 by 44 millimetres. Comes on a beautiful PVD rose gold Milanese bracelet and case. Absolutely stunning. Swiss Ronda 762 movement there. And then again, I don't know. You see it alongside the ladies' watch.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do exactly that. Let me put this down. Because alongside the ladies' watch, again, like, Mother's Day isn't far away, is it, Kevin? Valentine's.
Oh, Valentine's.
Valentine's. Yeah. Look at these two. I also wouldn't be surprised, Kevin, if many ladies actually went for the gents.
Oh no, I wouldn't be surprised actually. I wouldn't. That price is about £30 less expensive than I've ever seen that watch. Maybe it doesn't sound a lot, but think of the percentages. It is a lot. The ladies is 37 by 37 millimeter diameter case. As I say, the gents 42 by 44. 42 by 42, sorry. Blue sunray dial on both models there. Easy adjustable at home. Milanese bracelet. You've got the crown there. Pull the crown out. You can extend the battery life by 70% if you want. Swiss Ronda movement. Swiss Ronda movement.
I love that profile.
Yeah, no, it is. It looks $1 million. And then square watches... we're in the 70s, the early 70s in Switzerland. They were all making these square, or this particular watch, they sort of call it the TV shape watch.
Yeah.
So the old TVs used to be in that shape. But you tell me, you're sitting at home, you've got those two two words at the bottom there, Swiss made.
Yep.
You tell me that isn't a good buy. Go to a jeweller's, ask for, I want Swiss made, Milanese bracelet, PVD, Swiss Ronda movement, sunray dial, and I want matching ladies, and I want it for
£30. So
£120 each.
yeah, Kevin, you could order both tonight for £60 because I know it'll be the 1 P&P, right? Because you'll put it in the same delivery. So it is Mother's Day. If it's Valentine's, after all, I'm saying £30 so I can see clear pay on the screen. Lowest ever price by £30 or £40 on these. Spectacular. We've got some other monsoons coming up in just a tick as well. We've got ladies and gents, £119.99 your total spend. And not forgetting your reward points as well, shopunlimitedlive.com. By the way, I have quickly got to nip back. I know, Barry, let me pass you that. I'm going back to the orange one, the neon, only because I see a comment. How much, Adam? Kevin, officially 50% of the remaining orange, 50% of the neon, gone. Who's got older one? I saw a comment somewhere. Sarah Griffin. Hi, Kevin. I've just bought the orange watch. Yes, Sarah.
Do you know what? Sarah knows a bargain when she sees one.
Doesn't she just?
Thank you, Sarah. Sarah knows a bargain. So, guys, if Sarah's buying one of these, you better prick your ears a bit because they will sell out.
Well, so Kevin, so Sarah's ordered this tonight. Barry, could you just pass me one of the previous, either one, like maybe the gents one? Sarah, obviously completely up to you what you wish to do, but because we've got two lowest ever prices here, Kevin, if someone came back and hadn't seen this watch yet and didn't realise this is an extra £30 in their clear pay, even though it's a different timepiece, we're ordering it at the same time, right? I'm sure you'd do the 1 P&P on that.
Yeah. No, guys, so 1 P&P. Any double orders, 1 P&P.
Right, friends, that's why please strongly consider adding in the monsoon square, whether it's the gents, whether it's the ladies, at the same time. You can put a note in, by the way. We will sort that out as well. I know as you check out, it'll say £4.99 again because it's going to be a separate order. Maybe you've just already checked out on these ones, these limited editions. But we will also refund you £4.99. Now, it's 3 to 7 working days to get these delivered to you because, Kevin, no one is more thorough than their deliveries with you. It's like the top priority for yourself.
Do you know what? I know it drives some of the viewers mad, but we're not Amazon. The last person that 9 times out of 10 sees the Amazon watch is 7,600 miles away, southeast, basically in China. It goes in a box, goes in a white box. Obviously, it's QC'd. We've got no problem with that. We don't do that. Every watch that we bring in is not boxed. The boxes are separate and they're never set to UK time. Yet they arrive with you in full UK time. Why? Because we check every watch before it leaves the building. Yes, it can take time. If we've got a busy day, but I'm not going to let a watch leave the building without us QCing it. It just wouldn't be right. In my book, it wouldn't be right.
Well, it's reputation, it's customer service, it's the reason why so many people have followed your career and your guidance, Kevin. It's why people come back to you, come back to Shop Unlimited Live, because of that service. And if it wasn't the case, we wouldn't have you on Shop Unlimited Live, and you wouldn't have been doing this for so long as well. Oh, Sarah's replied, saying it's the 8th watch for hubby John in the last 2 months. Sarah, are you purchasing for your husband? He's a lucky man. Where do I get one of those from? Boy. Where do I get a Sarah from? Anyone?
Lucky John.
I am. Right, Kevin, we've continued on. £110 off, not far off, half price. We mentioned we have another monsoon. You mentioned about retro. How cool is this?
No, this is brilliant. Love this. It's obviously you'll recognise it as the old TV screen. Barry can run you through what all those lines and colours mean. He can. He's the world authority on this TV screen thing. But let me just say, it was the original one before the young girl came on with the doll, and she's still alive.
Oh yeah.
She was the daughter of the TV head of engineering at BBC, and he thought we need to personalise this bit, because quite often at night or first thing in the morning, all you would see was that screen. Right, so this is a limited edition, right? 1,000 pieces. Well, you're thinking to yourself, that's a lot of pieces. Actually, it's not. It's
Not
worldwide.
really, not worldwide,
This
no.
screen was used all across the world. Started here in the UK, developed or brought in Switzerland, France, Germany, all the other countries were using this test. And again, if Barry's there, Barry will tell you what the gradiated grey lines are, the colours.
Barry, what does it mean?
Reason.
He's just shrugged, Kev.
Oh, come on, Barry. Come on, Barry. Don't be camera shy.
All the gradiating screens are for the cameras and colour balancing. Is that what you just said? There you go, Kev. I don't understand what you just said, but it was something very technical.
We'll get him on one day. We'll get him on one day.
If we must.
But yeah, again, limited edition, and each one is coming with a certificate. There was a certificate in the box.
Yes, there was. For example, here we go.
There we go. So thank goodness Alberto's woken up a bit to this. So he's doing a certificate because it is numbered and it's important to people. So that's number 222 of 999 pieces. Swiss Ronda 762 movement in there. Beautiful Milanese bracelet. And so many people contact us that have bought these, and I've got to say, they've bought them at a higher price. This is the least expensive price. And I think, Adam, Dan, you got the memo.
Yep.
I need all the prices to go back up tomorrow morning.
We heard that, Mero. Yeah. So that's why Tuesday night tonight, Adam's loving that because it means he's got to get up a little bit earlier as well. But nevertheless, yeah, 32.50. So tonight, or maybe you're going to be watching in the morning before 9 a.m. Yeah, tonight is nice. By the way, Kevin, lots of people inquiring to see how you are. Sarah.
Yeah, no, I'm fine.
Sarah's asking, I hope Susan's looking
fine,
after you. I've no doubt she is.
Yeah, no, Susan is looking after me, yeah. Yeah. But going back to that test watch.
Oh, yeah, go on then.
Again, you wear that. This is, and us guys love it. You wear that watch, you're on holiday. No matter, if you go down the golf club, you go anywhere, somebody will look at it and even strangers will come up. And we've had emails into the office and say, isn't that the old test screen that used to be on the TV? And you tell them, yeah, it is. These guys, these Swiss guys, put it on a watch, Swiss made. Don't tell them what you paid for it. They'll think you paid £300, £400, £500 for it. Swiss made, limited edition. Tonight, a penny under £130.
Well, yeah, tonight, Kevin, 32.50. I'm looking at ClearPay. Divide the cost in. You haven't got to. Oh, we've had a sellout. Right, let's pop that to the side. Which one, Frizz? Hydrogen. Congratulations. It was William, Kev. Well done, William. We're going to pop that away. That is going to wing its way to you. Let's pop it over here. Right, I'm going to quickly recap that if I can, the neon, because of the, again, lowest ever price for it. Last I heard, half of the stock had already gone. We're only 37 minutes in. First show of the new year. We are now down to 2 units. I'm going to get it out of the box. Might be the last time we ever see it, Kev.
Actually, Dan, I know you don't like it when I do this.
Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah, I know. I love it. I love it. I'm sitting here with a glass of wine in my kitchen.
We thought that's what that was.
No, it's water, really, isn't it?
You're sure. Oh, look at you with your beaker. Very good. Just straight up.
Beaker there. Don't look, Harry Potter's changed it into this.
It's a miracle.
It's a miracle.
Oh, I love it. Obviously, there's only one glass in the house, so Susan's straight from the bottle. Kevin's using it tonight just because he's on telly. But nevertheless, so, Kev, just another sentence from you, if I can, on the neon. And I know we're going to go back to the anniversary pieces as well, but just 2 units remain.
Yeah, unidirectional. Where you see the bolts on the watch cases, these are real working bolts. Screw down crown, VK67 Seiko hybrid movement. Give you a longer battery life. Give you instant flyback if you just want to use that function, which actually on a sports rally watch, because this is what this should be called, really.
Yeah.
A sports rally watch. That's fantastic. Bracelet, we'll do you a bracelet at such a low price. It'll work $1 million. I've got to ask you, Adam, let's see it with that orange strap on. Come on, you can do it.
Oh, go on then.
Yeah.
I will then.
Just show how quick and easy.
Oh, that quick release. Ron, quick release.
Hey!
If you're like, hang on a minute, let me get the other end of this.
Yeah, long bit on the bottom.
I'm on it. Hang on a minute. I heard you, boys, but Kevin's put me to task. Hang on, let me spin it around. Because you never know, guys. You might be able to do it at home without Barry breathing down your neck. You all right, Barry?
Yep.
Good man. Oh, missed it. He is like a security guard, isn't he? There we go. I know I haven't done both sides.
To the other side, Barry. Dan.
How dare you? It's a good job I like you, Kev. Oh, nearly. Has it?
Go on, Dan.
There we go.
There we go.
And
Now put that over your wrist. That, my friend, is
Kevin.
$1 million.
That is the last time I'll be doing that because it's just sold out. One of them has gone to Andy. I can see your comment on your YouTube. Andy, good evening. Dan and Kevin just bought the orange Sistema, my 6th Vostok. Happy Bunny, thank you for the great price. They were both our watches of the week. They've both sold out in 40 minutes, Kev. We are busy, busy.
But those, you know, if there's one thing I love about our viewers, if there's a bargain to be had, they will have it. Yeah?
And we are rewarding your loyalty, your repeat custom with the reward points. Now, here's the thing. We haven't done this yet. If you're brand new tonight, you're thinking, oh, man, you've rewarded all the previous purchases on the watches. You can start collecting points immediately. Here's how. You go on shopunlimitedlive.com. You go to login, make an account, for example, and then add an item to your basket. Could be anything from Vostok, from you know, whatever you fancy. And then you go down the bottom left, see that little blue pop-up? Rewards Club. And the points you're rewarding. There's Adams. He's got 1,100 points. And he can redeem them against that purchase that's in his basket right now. Now, maybe it's all the points. Maybe it's 10 points. Maybe he wants to use every single one. It's up to you. Maybe so Adam's taking a tenner off. Apply now. You go back to your basket and you've got your discount on top of Kevin's discount. And you can still divide the cost. PayPal, you can see there, ClearPay, etc., etc. That's all you need to do. And you have now, if you've already been, there you go, email him directly, if you've purchased before, will already have points. You're going to get another 100 points just by logging in. You're going to get another 100 points just by liking our Facebook page. You're going to get another... You kind of get the idea. And that could be going towards any item, any product across our website, shopunlimitedlive.com. That's why, if we change the details team to the Mathey-Tissot Rose Gold Anniversary piece, you are receiving nearly 2,000 reward points. And Kevin, this is a beautiful, striking, and like you mentioned about the heritage, it's a real nod back, isn't it, to yesteryear design?
Yeah. Well, that's actually what they call it, the heritage piece, and you know, 140 years, maybe in another 10 years, he might do something else, and goodness knows what it will be then. But this is, it's absolutely unique in as much as Landeron L78. These are the people that actually sparked off Val Jewel, the ETA Val Jewel range. And a lot of you guys been brought up, as I've been brought up as well, in learning about the Val Jewel range because it was available. It's no longer available, right? So Landeron, under new ownership about, I don't know, 5-10 years ago, have started recreating some of their old movements. And this was the Landeron L78. But it's the same base plate that the ETA Val Jewel 7751. Because in the old days, companies would sell base plates to different companies. So ETA or Val Jewel would have bought the base plates probably from Landeron. Why? Because these are the first people in the world to come up with cam-actuated chronographs. They were pioneering in their days. And here it is in all its glory. You know, when I first saw the picture, I thought, not sure about the red. Do you know what? I love it.
Yep, agreed.
It's just nice and clear. It's so nice and clear. If you were gifting this to somebody other than yourself, what a nice, crisp, clear watch dial.
It feels
quite often.
Sorry, Kevin. It feels quite almost like pilot-esque, quite naval, actually. I don't know why. Maybe it's just my take on it, but I feel like it's a sort of dial that might be seen in a cockpit or on, you know, a captain's desk or something like that.
Yeah, I don't disagree, but actually,
well, I'm wrong.
As time went on, they geared it up more for pilots and sailing. We all know about Breitling. Breitling were predominantly pilot's watch. Omega got into the racing and sailing. This would have been in the old days described as a gentleman's watch. You have to push the top button first.
What is it?
Down on that one, sorry.
Oh, there we go.
And then press the bottom button.
Ding. That's what I'm going for.
Again, instant flyback, but this is mechanical flyback. So the movement is mechanical. You can wind it, but wind it, get it going, set it all up, and then wear it as an automatic watch. So in the old days, this would have been a gentleman's watch, because come the turn of the century, when they were designing chronographs, all right, they might have been designing it with sailing in mind or other things, but it was basically just a gentleman's watch. And that dial just reflects the whole sort of, I don't know, 30s, 40s, 50s
Absolutely
dial.
nailed it.
But you're quite right. They went on to become sports watches, functional watches.
The fashion of the time, I think, is beautiful. It's not like a bright white in the back. By the way, I can see little, like, jewels or gems where it says 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. There's so many little features on here with that rose gold, especially with the signature Mathey-Tissot as well.
Yeah.
As well as the hands. I think there's so much deep, but it's all very clear. There's small detailing, but you can read every single number or dial, or even say where it says Swiss made at the bottom there. And then a treat just for you at home. That is spectacular.
Yeah, no, it is. Full Inca block protection, 28 jewels, unusual rotor blade. Maybe they've had that rotor blade developed just for them. And again, this is a watch to wear at special occasions. It's a watch to hand down. And who knows, in 10, 15, 20 years, there will be people looking for these. We've got it now with some of the old Vostok Europe. But Mathey, you see these auctions, you can follow them online. Just follow some of the watch auctions that go on. Mathey-Tissots are beginning to raise big, serious money.
Wow.
Because they were cutting edge, whether it was square watches, TV-shaped watches, and chronographs. And I dare say they won so many awards for chronographs. Again, at Kew Gardens in 1914. I mean, they won 5 awards, you know, supplying US Engineering Corp with watches. So they all sung from the same tune. This is a big, big history.
Well, and everything about it, Kevin, is the history. Like the Mathey-Tissot branded cleaning cloth. You've got I'd say the oversized leather case. You've then got the collector's pen as well. Imagine opening this up on a birthday, an anniversary, a timepiece to your son. Maybe someone's turning 18. Like, it's that. Imagine that on your dresser. In your drawer.
No,
like
stunning.
Someone's just retirement gift, something like that.
You've got a son getting married.
Yeah.
What a watch.
Hey, Kevin, I love the idea
that a watch for life.
The son's getting married, so you treat yourself.
Well, that's the wrong attitude, Dan. That's the wrong attitude.
That's the right attitude.
I hope your wife's not watching.
Listen, by the way, everybody, I need to go also to the stainless steel, but you're saving £950. You can divide the cost by 4 if you wish. You can see there, £487.50, nearly 2,000 reward points coming away just by shopping with us.
I just want to tell the viewers at home, sorry, I'm going too fast.
Right.
You know, these aren't these aren't made up prices. You know, I watch some things going on where there's watches from £2,000 down to £250, and it drives me mad. You all know what I'm talking about, and all the rest of it. These are, you can go on Mathey-Tissot's website, it'll be something like €2,800, and that's without tax. So I've probably undervalued this at 2,899, but that's the way I've read it. A one-off timepiece. I personally think by the middle of February, there won't be any left in any execution. There is a black dial, actually.
Okay.
I can send a picture to you guys, or you might be able to find it on the website, that is available, but I've just brought in the rose gold and the stainless steel with the white dial.
Just talking about the heritage, by the way. Ron, I always appreciate your comments on YouTube. Ron's put the chrono for the heritage measures time over distance for speed, i.e. measured mile takes 1 minute. That's a mile a minute, 60 miles per hour, as read on the dial at 120, the clock position, etc. So as far as the information that you're gathering on your wrist, or imagine who wore that 140 years ago, 100 years ago, 40 years ago. Nevertheless, as time and design has moved on, it's all encapsulated here, isn't it, for 140 years. You can see there, 1886 format.
I mean,
Ron, I really appreciate you joining in, everybody else as well. Lots of information coming your way on the YouTube chat, so thank you all so much. However, news just in, Kevin, not everybody completed their order on the sold out neon. So there are 2 units remaining. As you heard, there was 3 of you with it in a basket a second ago. We thought those 2 had gone. They haven't. We're live, so we can nip back. By the way, Andy was asking about this. Will the glow-in-the-dark strap fit the Systema watches, Kevin?
Ooh, good question. Yes, I think they will actually, Andy.
Yeah.
22 millimeter. Let me just look it up.
And there was me thinking I wouldn't have to change the watch strap back, because I put it on the real leather.
Well, that's not the glow in the dark.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's just the white silicone, isn't it, that comes with it. Nevertheless, we were just looking at
24 mil. Yeah. We can.
Okay. So, Andy, give it a whirl. Why not? Let's go to town. Everybody else who missed out because, oh, man, disappointed, didn't, for whatever reason, maybe someone changed their mind, maybe someone checked out and then it didn't have, whatever. There's lots of different reasons why things happen. 2 remaining. It's still very, very limited stock. You're still saving way over 50% off £70. Again, I'm looking at ClearPay. £70 plus your P&P. £75 delivered, Kev.
No, well, I'm speechless really, because that shouldn't be under £400.
No.
Right? But I know what I'm doing. I've done a deal with you guys. And actually, the other thing I should have mentioned, you see the ring on the top, the unidirectional bezel?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's ceramic, guys. I've just increased the value of the watch. It's a ceramic top ring. Ceramic. It's only a few watches in the Vostok Europe collection that have ceramic rings. That is I didn't know that till about 30 seconds ago.
Well, those of you late to the party, just tuning in right now, we are live. It's 7:53. The majority of prices go up at 9 a.m. tomorrow, Wednesday morning. So, and obviously that's going to sell out overnight anyway. Hey, it did sell out here, didn't it, just now? So if you have missed out just tuning in, you're right. Lowest ever price on that beautiful shock of orange neon. I absolutely adore it. Shall we see one we haven't seen yet tonight, Kev? Why not? Because the Almaz is in stock, and the face on this, it's almost like a steely grey blue in the background, which is...
Yeah, no, it's teal. They used to call it, I think it's teal blue. So there's an interesting backstory to this. So it was technically sold out with Vostok Europe about 9-12 months ago. But during a stock take, they found they had 20 kits left.
All right.
So we said we'll take all the kits over the space of 6 months. So that's what we've been doing. And then for us to take them all in one go, Vostok Europe did us a special price. So I've passed that on tonight, guys. The least expensive I've seen a bronze watch like this on special offer was $399.99, and it was the green colour. This is the blue teal. It's back in stock, NH35 Seiko automatic movement, but look at that. That is a bronze case, jeweler's bronze. So expensive. Once those, I think there's about 11 pieces left. Once they're sold, they're all gone. This price till 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, right? Then it goes up to 399 at least. Screw down crown, 200 meters water resistant. Guys, if any of you out there haven't got a bronze watch in your collection, there's two chances tonight. This is the least expensive, but the price to me is an absolute giveaway. Book price, £529, £539. Stainless steel case back, limited edition, NH35 movement, 24 joules, 42-hour power reserve. Nice, shiny bronze case, and that will patina, that will age with time to reflect your lifestyle.
I love the strap. I own a Almaz, one of the bronze family, as does Adam in my ear. I think we both love it just because of, how striking it is, the unusual colour and that patina finish on it. I love the depth as well. It's proud, isn't it, as well? So you know what, director Simon, the first thing he said was like, this is a watch that Indiana Jones would have. Yeah, you're right, because these are...
Well, yeah, do you know, that's a
great shout, isn't it?
Good point, actually. Yeah, it is. But again, so many brands followed this. Big brands, big Swiss brands followed it. It all started years and years ago with the Contiki watch, I think, by Omega. And that was a bronze case. Nobody had thought of it. But this is Mariner's bronze. Beautiful watch, 200 meters water resistant, 47 millimeters by 15 millimeters deep, so 47 millimeter diameter case. Guys, stunning. As I say, there's 12, 13 left in the world. Might be some with some other distributors.
Kev,
if you want a bronze watch, now's the time.
Well, this is it, because, as you said, it's worth £530. Even come 9 a.m. in the morning, it's going to go up by like 50-odd to under 400, or maybe it'll just peak over. So even that is £130 off, and your reward you're getting home. And everybody, use your rewards. By purchasing, you're making rewards. So why not, every single time you spend... You've got Lorraine, tonight we can see you've got loads of rewards. William, you've shopped with us since the start. I know you've shopped tonight. You've got loads of rewards. Andy, you've got loads. Simon Weeks, you've got loads of rewards. Everyone who shopped previously with us, we have loaded that rewards into your account. We have backdated for you. This is already single figures on shopunlimitedlive.com. So if you haven't got this one yet, let's save a further £50 off. £130 saving, £180 off. Some of you can save up to £15 tonight just by pressing check out. The Almaz bronze. We've got to continue on. Well, nobody, we are careering towards halfway through the show. All of them are on shopunlimitedlive.com. Kevin, thank you for the treat. It's lovely to see you as well. We always appreciate you spending time with us, and you've proper gone to town. And this one here, again, we are going back to Vostok Europe with the rocket. There's another one on the way, by the way. We've also got the Ludicon on the show. We've got another rocket for you with that sort of lime green strap on it. But this, as a monochrome...
So that's...
Yeah, it's spectacular, isn't it?
That's not the A708.
Yeah, we're just going to change it. There you go. There it is.
There we go. A711. That's it, yeah. Look at the price, guys. Rocket, M1. You all know the rocket. 200 meters water resistant. The most sought after, the most sold Vostok Europe watch in the world because of that new collection that they made. Here it is on screen tonight. It should be, I think, 299 is the least expensive, maybe 249. 215 pounds. 215 pounds. And the reason we put it on the white silicon strap is because that, believe it or not, is the most favoured colourway for this this watch and dial.
Ooh,
It does look good. It does look good. I wouldn't, do you know, years ago when they came out with white and white, I thought I wouldn't go down that. You know, that's not for me. Is that for watches? It looks $1 million. Now you can buy a bracelet, you can buy a leather strap, you can buy a black silicone strap if you want.
yeah.
But that watch looks $1 million, and the price on your screen, it's coming in that configuration. NH35 movement, 3.7 millimeters of hardened K1 crystals, screw down crown to maintain that 200 meters water resistant, customized silicone strap. Guys,
The silicone
it's to die for.
is really soft. It's really smooth.
Yeah,
it's not stiff at all.
I don't know. Yeah, it's one of those silicons that lasts. I'll tell you what, the only thing where somebody's had one for maybe 5-6 years, where they've worn the markings out. So that just shows you. Yet the strap is still as flexible and still as white. Some of them go off. It just doesn't happen with.
It almost feels like scuba material or something. It's really beautiful.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Sort of gull wing design. It's lots. Even though you look at it, you think, okay, it's very clear what we're looking at here. There's no overcomplicated elements for you, but actually, the design, isn't it? It's the simplicity often, but the extra unique elements, and then you've still got that rocket display.
No, do you know what? You're 100% correct. But you look at that watch, it's minimalistic in a way.
Yeah.
It's 200 meters water resistant. You can go swimming, diving with that watch. You could wear it to the golf club. You could wear it out anywhere, right? And it's a penny under £215. That is the least expensive that watch has ever been.
Hey, Kevin.
Please tell me that is selling.
Not to make already busy and popular in baskets. Well done, everybody. Kevin, you know where this would look good? Just at the top of Ischgl, where I'm going to ski from Austria to Switzerland. Kevin told me to go there.
I hate you, Dan.
I know.
I hate you, Dan.
I know. I'm going in March, Kev.
Got to be careful out there. There's a few off-piste accidents over the weekend.
I'll stay where I'm meant to be. I'll stay where I'm meant to be.
Stay on the piste. I know you normally do, but stay on the piste.
So it rhymes with that. Absolutely. Right, $214.99. Now, very, very quickly, William Daly says, we have 5 bronze watches between me and Helen, all kept pristine. Sarah has got in touch. Now, Adam, if we can recap on how you use your rewards. Oh, yeah, on this one. Oh, Kevin, look at this.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a completely different look, isn't it? What a contrast.
No, it is.
Wow. So again, if you want to go for that one, I guess we put our notes in the order form.
And it looks good on the leather strap as well. I'm just looking at a picture here. Looks good on the leather. But the largest number of orders we take on this watch is with a white silicone strap.
Hence why.
At a much higher price than what you're seeing on your screen.
Here we are.
That is a functional, minimalistic, clean, crisp watch in anybody's money.
Right. Everybody, as I've mentioned a couple of times, but it's really important to say, because other websites, other shops, other places, other retailers do a reward thing, a Nectar point, a Tesco, whatever you want to call them. What they don't do is backdate. Imagine all those years you've been going to Sainsbury's and they were like, oh, you know what? Every single purchase you've made and now we've brought this in, you can backdate your points. Never is £1. And you slide along how many you wish to. And then once you've done that, you then press apply. And then you'll see when you go back to your basket, there's your code, for example. You can copy that. Then you apply now, go back to your basket. And you will spy £10 off. There's that code that was copied over, minus 100 points. That's a tenner off. And the next time you order, once you've received that product, maybe it's boxes, maybe it's toys on there, maybe it's the beauty and the skincare we've got, maybe it's the collagen, maybe it's the pillows and the mattresses we've got in stock as well, maybe it's the cool pads. You can put it all towards Kevin's watches. Why not? So, Sarah, that's exactly what you can do tonight if that's what you choose to. If anybody, for whatever reason, it's not clear to, because I know it's a new thing, I completely appreciate that. You can leave us a note and we will let you know how to do that directly with you. But, Sarah, thank you so much for commenting along tonight. Now, we've just peeked into the second half of this 2-hour special, Kev. The other rocket is now on the screen, $229.99. This is that electric lime strap, of which you've got the features on the face as well, Kevin.
Yeah, so 6S21, member of the Rocket family. It's 6S21 horizontal quartz chronograph by Citizen. 200 meters water resistant. Sean Ryan, who's a good friend of yours, isn't he, Dan? Waited 2 years to get one of these watches. He ended up buying it in an auction at one of Haley Green's balls. Yeah. And he paid about, I'd say, close to £350 at the auction, because people were placing money on this. The lowest ever price Kevin has ever seen this watch, right? £230 minus a penny, 200 meters water resistant. Don't be put off by the color. It looks $1 million.
That's the reason to get it, isn't it? That's the reason to get hold of it, because of exactly how it looks. Because for me, anyway, everyone has different tastes, don't they? But for me, the reason to get it is because it does stand out, because you will be noticed. Imagine if you're a runner or something like that, to be seen. On the school run even, going to the office, as you say, maybe you're a skier, maybe you do all sorts of different, popping down the gym, Kev, going to the office, sitting at your computer. Every time you see that flash of colour when it appears from under your sleeve, or when you take your coat off, or you're just at home pouring a glass like Kevin is tonight. You're seeing this, it's the reason why it's attractive, why it's striking, and why you want to collect. And this is what Vostok do so much. They're daring, Kev, aren't they? The design, it's different.
No. And they weren't like that. When we all met Vostok Europe about 8-9 years ago, they weren't daring with colours, but they've got a new designer along, lovely lad. And he started experimenting with colorways, and it's led to a whole thing now where people are customizing their watches. So again, this is probably, we've had this for about 4.5-5 years now. It has changed in the case design slightly, in as much as it's got a blue button. There'd be carnage if Vostok Europe tried to drop this watch. So they just changed the color of the top button.
Okay.
But again, looks $1 million on a bracelet, looks great on a leather strap. But for that price on your screen, £229.99. Yeah. And guys, this is a summer watch. This is a fun watch. It could be a winter sun watch. You know, this is a watch to have in your collection. Pull the crown out. Quite often, Sean was telling me when he's on cruises, because he does love a cruise, you know, he wears that watch, and he doesn't know if people recognise him or the watch first.
Yeah.
When they come over, and then
they're
sure.
Collector's pieces, aren't they? £120 saving.
Yeah.
Let's part with just over £60 tonight, including your UK tracked delivery. Again, give it 3 to 7 working days, because Kevin personally and his family check and pack every single timepiece. Which is huge, and they work literally around the clock, no pun intended. But we are so lucky to have these timepieces. Use your points now, and away we go. We want to say hello, by the way, in the chat. You can look on Facebook if you wish, but I can see YouTube right now. Thank you, Barry. So if you want to say hello there, you can. If you're brand new, this is what we do, like as often as possible, every week if possible as well. Normally Monday, isn't it, Kevin? It might be Tuesday. We'll see what we're up to. But nevertheless, now then. Oh, no way. Kevin, I wish you could hear the updates in my ear. There's now 1 remaining. So one of those 2 that bounced back, 1 has been confirmed. There's now 1 remaining, and it's in 6 baskets.
Oh, well, you're joking.
Yeah. 6.
Well, you're not joking. I don't know why I said that. I'm looking at the price and thinking, well...
People might think, like, how does that even happen? Obviously, until someone presses checkout, 100 of you could put this in your basket. Yeah. But if you are checking out the points, for example, maybe you're thinking about maybe adding another watch in to save on your P&P. Yeah, I get it. Just do it all quicker. Because one of you confirmed will get the lowest ever price on this. And as you say, as Ron will say, it's that quick release system, isn't it, Kevin, on the back? And you do get these 2 straps included.
Yeah, 2 straps, and you can go for that bracelet. Again, if we have a quick picture, the bracelet is awesome.
He's just searching, just getting it, never fear. £70,
so
my
well
friend.
Designed. Yeah. The bracelet is so well designed. Fits in snugly at the top, so it doesn't interfere with the buttons. See at the top? And then it's got the customized end piece at 6 o'clock at the bottom. So it does not, that's the most frequent question. Won't it interfere with me using the buttons? No, it's nowhere near. Vostok Europe do what they do best. They've designed it so it doesn't interfere with it. You've still got a clear route to get to your buttons. And again, you know, we all love stories. You can read off the information on the back of the watch, the Sistema, Neon, but tell everybody about the old Italian racing drivers. You know, they were having a problem, having to take one hand off the wheel, turn the other hand, press the buttons to stop and start, mainly on rallies. There was quite a famous, was it the Monaco rally that used to go to Italy? I can't remember.
Oh, right.
But the guys there would have the Italian racing cars. So Omega very cleverly came up with this bullhead design with the buttons on the top. So it looks like a bit like a bullhead.
Yeah.
So clever. The price is so fantastic.
Well, 1 unit remaining, double figures, trying to get hold of it. Go, go, go. We will let you know what happens there for you. Lowest ever price. Now, Kevin, of the white, we're going to go back to that rocket, the white rocket. There's 9 of you fighting over 5 units. So again, you know what, Kev? We've been here before. It normally happens in the last 15 minutes of the shows, doesn't it? We've got 50 minutes left. It's the first show of the year, the first show where we'll be telling you about your reward points. And a lot of you shop every single day with us, and you may well spied, reward points, what's this about? And you figured it out yourself. But there's an awful lot of new customers joining us tonight, so thank you so much. If you're watching on Sky 672, if you've got Freeview, maybe watch it on YouTube right now. If you've got Freeview, 97, I know it's Hobbycraft, but on the red button, it's us. So on Freeview 97, on the red button, you can watch Shop Unlimited live. So, hey, everyone watching us from there. And HD, so we'd love you to hear in the comments if that's where you're watching us. However, your YouTube, Facebook, there's lots of different ways, Kev. But nevertheless, you were saying how striking this is, but you've put it on the most popular strap, right? On the white silicon strap.
Yeah, it's the most sought out, finished way for this watch. Looks great on a leather strap, looks great on a bracelet. But actually, the viewers are right, the customers are right. It just looks stunning on that white silicon strap. Yep. It's just, how often do you see that sort of piano white on the dial and almost, if you can call it, a piano white on the strap, all customized. You know, dive into a pool, people will think, oh, he's going to ruin his watch. You're not. 200 meters water resistant, automatic, right? A penny under £215.
Yeah, it's incredible.
I'm sorry, but you can't go out and have a fantastic meal and a bottle of wine for that price.
Not where you go, Kev.
Quite the opposite, actually, but anyway.
Yeah, I know. Chris Lyle, I see your question. Give me 2 seconds. Simon Weeks says, I have the oxygen version. Great watch. Is that going back to the neon, do you think, Kevin?
Let me have a look.
I don't know if we've got the oxygen. I don't know if I've ever seen the oxygen, but I think Kevin might be, Simon might be referring to the Sistema ones.
Yeah.
By the way, William says, just checking my bonus points, is it only on Vostok Europe? William, Adam has replied to you saying, yes, William, I've credited all Vostok Europe purchases previously. Any purchases tonight get credited once these orders are sent out. You've got a lot to spend, William. That's what Adam's put. So those previous purchases where you're getting back credit is only on Vostok Europe. But that is only on Vostok Europe. But every product on shopunlimitedlive.com now does achieve you points. So maybe it's on some of the cleaning items, the beauty items, etc., etc., etc. And you can use those mattresses, pillows, cool pads. We've just got a heated under blanket as well to go on top of your mattress. You can put it towards anything you want to. I hope that's clear, William. Now, Kevin, Chris asks, absolutely love the white dial rocket on the bracelet. How much would it cost? How much would it cost to add the bracelet into that order, Kev? Do you know? Or we could have
I'll give you an answer. I'll give you an answer during the show.
Yeah, that's no problem. 'Cause I know you've
Good
got a
question, actually. Sorry?
I know because Chris will have your contact details, won't he? So Chris could always find out that way.
Yeah, but no, let's tell the viewers. Let's
Right,
tell
so
the
you
viewers.
were-
It's a good question.
This is what I love about
I'm
this.
just going on my iPad.
Right,
Live.
Whilst Kevin, well, this is what we're here for this Tuesday. So, friends, the majority of price points tonight, we are live 8:15 on a Tuesday, go up at 9 a.m. in the morning. Not every single one, but an awful lot of them go up at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. So there is a sense of urgency. There is a sense of lowest ever prices selling out. Like, for example, on the hydrogen, that's gone. There's one neon. This one has 5 units remaining with 10 of you in those baskets. So obviously every other person is going to be disappointed. But just by me saying that doesn't mean you're tuning in right now, 16 minutes past 8, and you're thinking, oh, well, I won't get hold of it then. I'll be too... If you go for it, you never know, that person might be shopping across our website. That person might have changed their mind and accidentally left it in their basket and not removed it. I do that sometimes, we're all human. So if you want this watch, this timepiece, or the other one, or you're going to see an Almaz in just a sec, or the Mathey-Tissots, or the Lunacod that we haven't even been to tonight yet, any watch that's in stock on shopunlimitedlive.com. Oh, which one? Yes, it is, isn't it? Everybody, Glacier, the Glacier watch, which was the last launch, I think, off the top of my head. That one's back in stock.
Probably
with us
was,
as well.
yeah.
Yeah, that one, we've got a unit or two. Not many, hence why we haven't got it out.
No.
But that is back in stock. If you missed out on that, highly reflective.
And actually, I didn't look on your website. I should have done. We've got a few pieces of Object X as well.
Oh, that's exactly what Adam... Are you wearing that tonight, Adam? No, not tonight. It's at home, safe and sound. But nevertheless. So, here's that Glacier. The display box on this, by the way, blows my
acrylic
mind.
mirrored finish. Yeah.
Absolutely. So that is in stock. If you bought that last time, friends, or maybe you had a look at it and you put your points towards that. If you missed out last time, that is at launch price as well. So there's lots of choices tonight, not just the timepieces we have in our hands or physically here for you. So anyway, the Rocket N1, you can see it, the 711 on the screen for you. £215. That's not a first Flexi or a first PayPal or a first ClearPay. That's in total. That is in total. $53.75 is your first ClearPay interest-free payment tonight, plus your P&P, and Kevin and the team will go to town. There's now 12 of you trying to get hold of those remaining 5, so hey guys, press check out. Kevin, any news on the bracelets?
No. Do you know, flipping iPads, I can't figure them out. I know it's in there. It's on my list. It should be in there.
That's all right. We'll work it out.
Bringing me another.
Chris, send us a message. We'll pass it on. We'll get the details back to you, if that's what you'd rather do. But nevertheless, it will, by default, come with...
do you know what, guys? For what it is, it's not expensive. And because it's part of this Shop Unlimited deal, you will... Do you know what you'll be surprised at? You'll be surprised how inexpensive it is for what it is, right? Won't be any shockers. People really get surprised.
Kevin, Adam's texting you because he thinks he knows the price, but he also doesn't want to get it too low or too high. So he's just going to text you a potential... He's just made up a number and plucked it out of the air and he's going to text it to you. Hi, Kevin. $1 million text. Now, right, friends, I'm moving on. Well done, everybody, getting hold of that. Genuinely, make sure you're checking out your baskets at that price. Thank you so much. Now then, we've got one of the biggies in stock. We're going to go back to the Mathey-Tissots after all the anniversaries. In stock, the Energia. And as far as a show-off, gone.
We can do it. We can do it for £60.
What, the bracelet?
Yeah.
To let you know, by the way, Adam takes Kevin.
If you can tell Adam, I've got his info. I've worked back. We can do it for £60.
It's meant to be $99.99, by the way, guys. Even I heard that conversation. Okay, so
it's meant to be more than that.
Is it?
It's meant to be more than that.
Oh, Kevin, put the beaker of water down.
You can't buy leather straps for that, guys. You can't buy leather straps for that.
So, hang on. Energia, we're coming back to you. Whichever rocket. Go for both of them, Barry. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
He's working hard, Barry.
Either or, yeah.
Either or, thank you so much, mate. Right, I've got a lot of, I'm very, very lucky. Both of these. This one.
Right, let's see both. Can we see both pictures?
We are. We're going to put them both together for you. So this one is one in stock. The white one, £214.99. If you want to get that on a bracelet, it's £60 more. Leave a note in your order. Adam will then send you a link to purchase. He'll email you the link, and that will be £60.
Put it in with the order.
Yeah? And that will be...
And we'll include the spring bars, heavy-duty spring bars as well.
Amazing. Spring bars included. So, Susan's just next to the glass that she was just finishing off. She's like, why do I let him loose on Zoom?
Drinking.
Bless Susan. Not you, Kevin, Susan.
Oh, Susan. Did you hear the glass?
Yes, yes. Ah, Susan.
Susan, put that glass down. Put that glass down, Susan.
Right. The other one, can we quickly change the details? Here we go. This one is the other rocket one, £229.99. If you want to get this one, I know we're finding the picture, Adam. You're doing very well. Talk slower. I know I talk so quick, but talk just like a normal pace. For an extra £60, not an extra £100, for an extra 60, Kevin will then pop it on a bracelet. The picture.
No, pop it in the packet with the bracelet.
Aha. Here we go.
Well, look. I'll tell you what. If somebody wants it fitted with the bracelet, I'll do that as well.
Oh, Kevin, you're busy enough.
If they could do that. Well, you more or less said it, didn't you, Dan?
I did. How very dare you. Kevin, I'll take that hit.
You'll still get the silicone strap, but I will fit the bracelet for you.
It's carnage. This is Frisbee just working. This is chaos. Ah, right. You can tell we've missed Kev.
Adam, if you can remind me of the promises tomorrow.
What did I say last night? It's like the hangover, waking up. What did I say? Right, 57, 50. Right, I'm going to put those away before we make even more.
What's that tiger doing?
If that camera pans down, just surrounded by tropical animals and sharks and crocodiles and tigers, like a Bond villain.
It's who they belong to that was the problem.
It's not your problem anymore. That's why they're so well fed, those sharks in your moat. Energia. Again, and much like with the bronze collection, beautiful, striking pieces. We'll talk about the display box as well, which is huge. The extra strap that's included. But Kevin, purely as a timepiece in its own right, the Energia worth over £1,000.
Yeah, and worth every penny. Seiko YN84 movement inside there, 29 joules. You've got that beautiful power reserve at 12 o'clock. And if you're new to these shows, think of the power reserve as the fuel gauge in your car. You know, it measures the amount of fuel you've got left. In this case, it measures the amount of perfect timekeeping you've got until it runs down. You've got the GMT indicator at 6 o'clock, and you've got that beautiful open window at 9 o'clock. You've got an Italian leather strap to die for, made in Bologna. The guys at the factory were telling Igor, look at the spaces between the dots. This is, I can't say who this company works for, this Italian leather strap company, but they make some bags and other leather materials for companies that are selling them at thousands of pounds. And they make for few watch companies, but Vostok Europe is one of them. And they look at the case, 190 grams of marine bronze engineering, sourced in Japan, engineered, sent to Vilnius, Lithuania, put in there, 300 meters water resistant. I should have sent you a torch, but it's
it's okay.
GTLS straps there. You can probably find a picture on the website, but GTLS digits there, 15 of them, set inside those glistening, hand-polished receptacles there for the indexes. It's a classic timepiece. And the reason, I don't want anybody to miss out, right? I don't mind if we sell none, I don't mind if we sell all of them, whatever. But what I don't want and I've just seen it recently with some watches, you know, the old Almaz chronograph. So many of you asking for that. The old Almaz titanium, Mr. Gray and his brother. So many people asking for that. They've gone, they've finished. None anywhere. I've got none anywhere. Vostok Europe haven't got them. This is going to be one of those watches, you know. Make use of the ClearPay.
Yeah, 175.
Use that, but don't miss out on this.
There's extra detail, like obviously around the face here, you can say 40, 45, 50, etc. Then you see the inner workings as well. So there's real depth, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't there?
And the dial, and that's a great picture there. That dial is 3-dimensional. It's not flat.
Yep.
They're not painted lines. It is a 3-dimensional dial. Nice. Honestly, guys, cracking timepiece. Put the silicone strap on, go diving, do whatever you want. This is a watch to be worn. Or if you want to keep it forever, keep it like that. Look after it, only wear it on special occasions. And again, there isn't a watch tonight that will not draw somebody's eye to your wrist.
Again, I know a lot. What I love, like Kevin, you know, we've got our own watch group, haven't we, on Facebook, Unlimited Watch Collectors?
Yeah.
And some of your the pictures you share, your watches of the week, your watches of the day.
Oh no, they're great actually.
It's wicked, yeah. And like big display cabinets, right? Like drawers full. You're showing us, but this is designed to be. Maybe you do like you travel for business, or maybe you are going on holiday. Keeping these things safe and sound. But as you said, Kevin, I don't obviously use this what it's for, but actually you could take elements out of this and put jewelry in here, right? And your essentials in here.
So it'll hold 4 watches, and it'll hold the little finger hole at the top, 12 o'clock there. You can put your spare straps inside the phone.
Yep.
And this is the functionality of Vostok Europe.
How cool's that?
Great, isn't it?
Really, really cool.
Yeah.
That's why it's worth over £1,000 tonight. It's 175.
Yeah.
Brilliant news. That is your Energia. Now then, for the second time, Neon. Congratulations, everybody. You got hold of the last ones. If some of you don't check out or whatever reason, we'll let you know. But that has now gone again. We always keep you in the loop of what you've possibly got hold of. Let me remove that as well for you. Another timepiece that we haven't shown you yet is the Lunacot, which we had. You mentioned about yellow, Kev, about the white, the orange, and you mentioned the all-time favourite.
Yellow is the most popular
being
colour.
The yellow, yeah.
And I've got one of these in my collection. You know, everybody comments on it when I wear it. I was wearing it New Year's Eve. You know, sad Kev, I should have been looking at my wife. I was looking at the year change to leap year +2, the month change to 0.
Well, you got to look at the love of your life, Kev, haven't you? You got to keep an eye on what's, you know, the important bits.
Well, yeah. My little Vostoks come quite high up the list. But no, absolute cracking, functional timepiece. What can I say? That's a price that we've had before. But what I'm trying to tell you guys is that once this last batch that Vostok Europe have had, he won't do it again. I was chatting with him the other day. This is Igor Zabrowski.
Yeah.
He will not do it again. You know, and if you're new to this watch and haven't seen it, please email in, or we can do a quick demo. If you press the bottom button for me.
Here I come.
Please, Dan.
2 seconds. This one down here.
Yeah.
Right, here we go. Oh, yeah. Si, get in here, mate. Come on.
Here we go. So today's... Oh, no, that's on chronograph.
Oh, well
press
done.
the bottom button again. That's it. There we go. Today's the 20th. Press the top button. First month is January. Press the top button. This is the bit I love. It's a leap year +2. The day is Tuesday. I mean, you couldn't make it up. This watch, this movement was around before smartwatches became popular. It's a chronograph. It's got an alarm built into it. It's 300 meters water resistant. It's got an automatic helium release valve built into the side. What more could you want in a watch? What more could you ask for? It's a cracking looking timepiece. And again, I can't do anything with the price. Adam and I were talking about it. That is the best possible price. There we go. There's your leather strap, buffalo leather strap that comes with the watch. The tool for changing the straps there.
They're all in the box. Hey, Kevin, I suppose, like, you've brought it down to the absolute pence how low it can go, but obviously our friends who are shopping now have their reward points, so they can get even more money off. Whether it's a pound, whether it's £10, whether it's £15, you've got the power to go even lower that Kevin can possibly, and we can possibly supply it for.
That's true, that's true.
That's the advantage. And then next time you shop with us, you'll have another £7 in your basket. Because obviously 700 points is £7. What are you going to put that towards? Could be a gift to somebody else.
True. It all adds up, actually.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the whole point. That's the whole purchase of it. Because you know what? That is the whole point. Because if you come back to shop at shopunlimitedlive.com, if you come back and shop again, it means we can keep giving you offers like this and offers like this and offers like this. Even though I know the price is going down, down, down with your reward points, it means that we can keep doing what we do. So coming back to us and having a look across the range on the website, whether it's beauty, whether it's the bedding, the cleaning items, you know, there's loads and loads. Our number one brand, number one supplier is on the screen behind me here. With us since day one. Whilst we were on Facebook.
Do you know what? Do you know what? Guys, I love working with you. You're so easy. You're so easygoing. I just feel like the past few weeks I've let you down, but hey-ho, that... No. I can't do anything about that, and that's why I wanted to make tonight special, and it seems to be working. Special prices across the board. I'll be with you next Tuesday, right?
Does that work for you next Tuesday? Yep.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it's okay. I've got to go and pick Katie up from the airport, bless her, and yeah, if that's okay with you guys.
Well, Kevin, this is so easy for us, but you do it this way if you wish.
Yeah, I know.
See how you feel.
But sometimes I need to be there because I need to sort of get a feel, and we'll have some special offers on Mathey-Tissots from the past and stuff like that. And I know what January's like. Yeah. I know what February's like. It's not easy. So let's make offers, and that was all about tonight. Special prices for the special viewers, and you guys reciprocate. You know, if I say, look, if I do this, can you do that? You don't even question it. Absolutely no problem at all. You are the easiest guys I've ever worked with in my life.
Kevin, we love it. We love you. We love Susie as well, of course, Katie as well. And that's why, so since on YouTube, on Facebook, and then Sky 672, now on Freeview 97's red button, it's all evolving. And you guys, imagine you be with the whole way through this time next year, year after that, year after that. It'll always be shopunlimitedlive.com. So thank you all so much. Yeah. So you can get an even lower price than the previous lowest ever price with your reward points. Glancing at the clock, 27 minutes, even less, right? 23 minutes left on the show. You can shop afterwards. You can shop after the hour, of course you can, but please be shopping before 9 a.m. tomorrow morning because the majority of prices don't go all the way up to the RRP. Some might, maybe, but nevertheless, you're not going to get as great a saving. Kevin, we're getting requests in about all things Mathey-Tissot with the gents and the ladies. Right. And this monsoon is that's what I love about actually the watches you bring. This is extremely different to the energy we were just seeing, isn't it? But
yeah, no, completely different.
Classy as, isn't it? Beautiful.
It's Mathey-Tissot. They do make cutting edge stuff sometimes, but their heritage, it goes back to classic watches. And what Alberto's been doing, he's the CEO of Mathey-Tissot, Alberto Frigio. He's been going through the archives. They keep on turning. There was a big fire at the factory about 40 years ago, and a lot of things got destroyed. But they're now finding other design ways of watches they were making 50, 60 years ago. And Alberto loves all that, and he's bringing it back again. And this is a modern version of a watch that they used to make in the late 50s. And it was the TV watch, the square watch. So again, modern movement, Swiss Ronda 762, Swiss-made movement. You've got mineral glass with a sapphire coating. You've got a beautiful sunray dial there.
Yeah, it's spectacular.
And you've got PVD rose gold coating on both the case and that Milanese bracelet. And again, like Vostok Europe, it's a really good quality Milanese bracelet. It's not going to pull your hairs out or anything like that. Top quality.
I love how the profile.
This is probably,
it slips under
this is probably our biggest seller in this family.
I can imagine why, like how it just like it's subtle, isn't it? Just slipping under the shirt cuff there, or you know your jacket or something, and then.
Yeah, no, you're right. Actually, it's one of those watches that you can wear. I wouldn't say all the watches that Vostok Europe offer and some of the other companies slip under your cuff so well. I know I wriggle about sometimes, but these do. This is classic Mathey-Tissot. And again, I'm talked about weddings, grooms and stuff. What about a couple that are getting married, a his and hers to wear down the aisle?
Oh.
Or and the first time they'll know is when they're on the aisle.
That key anniversary, couldn't it, Kev?
Yeah.
Together for your anniversary, for Valentine's, for Mother's Day.
Say thank you to Mum and Dad.
Yeah.
Say thank you, because no matter what the watch is, if you give and gift somebody a watch, whenever they look at that watch, it's fact, they will think of you. They think of the person that gifted it to them.
And so if you order two, maybe it's gents and ladies, it'll be one P&P, it'll be one UK tracked at $4.99. I'm doing it at the same time. Makes Ked's life a bit easier. I'm looking at ClearPay, £60, £65 delivered, two of them. This week, there you go, that's tonight with ClearPay, that's interest-free. And listen, I don't know how many reward points you get, but you're going to get an extra 120 tonight just by ordering that right now. So if you're brand new, register, follow us on Facebook, you'll get reward points building up instantly, and it's all free to do so. It's just up to you, which is your favourite timepiece, which one you are collecting, which one you fancy. And I know you've got the ladies, which is the smaller version there, but I've no doubt there'll be a number of ladies. I love this gents one. But again, ladies, if you'd rather have a slightly larger, oversized watch, then it would certainly suit.
No, a lot of ladies do. And guys, if you're on your own thinking, oh, that ladies one, I should buy that. It's my wife's birthday, it's Valentine's, it's Mother's Day. Size is 37 by 37 for the ladies.
Okay,
right? Trust me, that is the perfect size. They want a dial they can see. They want something of substance. You know, gone are those days where you used to have those tiny watches where you couldn't even tell the time.
Little circle,
didn't know how to wind the watch up.
Beautiful. Either. Which one do you love? That Sunray Spy. £30 each. £30 each on ClearPay. I'm looking at there. There you go. That's your Monsoon Square watch. Right, I'm going to lay these back down because we are just getting busier and busier and busier. It's one website, by the way, if you are new to us, shopunlimitedlive.com. And you haven't even got an even item number. They're all on the homepage. You can see them all there. You can go on the TV guide and spy them all there for you. Oh, over here. Thank you, Barry. Right.
I'll tell you the other thing you ought to mention, Dan, because you're getting more and more orders, and it's worth people knowing that, is that travel case. I need to leave some with you. You know the little watch travel
I've got
case?
one. I should have brought it with me. We'll find them.
Well, I never thought. But we're getting more and more orders for that. And I think people are seeing these other adverts on Facebook and other places, like $42, $52, you know. Right, guys, some companies out there are knocking the internal design, right? This internal design is as good as it gets, right? It will protect the inside of a bracelet and the back of a watch. So you'll see one advert where, oh, my Rolex was destroyed with one of these. Yeah, because he bought a cheap piece of rubbish of that. Sorry, piece cheap. I get excited about this. Get a cheap piece of rubbish of Amazon or eBay, right? This has the center cone to protect the back of the watch, because the bracelet, if it touches the back of the watch, will scratch it. Guys, there's no P&P. You add one of these to the order tonight. There's no P&P. And you're ordering these on your own. I think some of you are going away on winter holidays. If you've ordered anything tonight, go back to these guys and order a travel case. They're worth every penny. I'm using one now. We all are here. It's just perfect.
I'd say $42 usage, but the best price I could find them anywhere was £24. That's what it should be here. It's £12. Was it £12.50? I can't remember.
It's £12,
yeah. I'll bring mine in next week and I'll keep it here for a bit so we can show you, because it's just, and the things they do on TikTok with them, like with a drill, throwing them off cliffs and stuff, like, it's ridiculous. Whichever brand, Amigas, a Rolex, a Mathey, you know, whatever ones, we've thrown them around the studio.
They're not drill proof. They're not drill proof.
No, but they literally, it was like weren't trying to go through it, but nevertheless, like they're extreme conditions.
But the one with £300, there was a lot of weight on it, and it did look quite heavy. So I was quite impressed with that, I must say.
Yeah, they're extraordinary to look at in your luggage, to keep them safe and sound. Absolutely perfect. Now then, we kicked off tonight with a world launch, which is super, super exciting. Thank you so much, Kevin. They are here. We're going to put the details on the screen. I have gone for the stainless steel version. There is also a rose gold, but talk about that heritage collection here with £1,000 saving. £425 tonight, plus your P&P. And it is, just to recap, Kevin, if people missed from the start, this is celebrating 140 years, right, of Mathey-Tissot, the full...
140 years, he left it to the last minute to tell everybody about it, but that's how the watch industry is now, you know. There's delays on movements and all sorts of stuff. Guys, this is as close, but it's as good as, I shouldn't put it that way, it's as good as the Etta Val-Jewel 7751. Why? Because the base plate of this movement is the same. It was made by Landeron. You know, and about 10, 15 years ago, 20 years ago, Landeron lost their way a bit. A lot of Swiss companies did. But they've come back, researched back. They're using a lot of their old designs. And this is a must-have movement. It's got all the functionality, day, date, month. It's got a stopwatch. It's got a moon phase. And it is a classic. Igor Zabrowski, the CEO of Mathey-Tissot, will have got this dial design from one of his old books. I think he's added the red. When I saw it in the pictures, I thought, that's a bit odd. But when I see it in real life, I think what a great addition. It's
like your favourite.
What a great way of doing it. Yeah. And the gentleman was quite right what he said earlier. That's that light, time, distance measure on the base there. But that's all explained in the instructions. Chronograph, moon phase at 12 o'clock there, 6 o'clock, sorry. Normal seconds are at 9 o'clock with the hour counter for the chronograph, and you've got the minute counter for the chronograph. If you push the top button for me, Dan. There we go.
Hammer off.
28,800 beats per hour.
And even the little Mathey-Tissot logo on the other end of that hand.
Yeah.
It's cool, isn't it?
Yeah. And the E stands for Edmund, and he was the founder of the company, Edmund Mathey-Tissot.
You mentioned like heritage, vintage, that traditional design. A lot of information just at your, a glance of a watch, isn't it? Which is so striking. And then even more, and I love, by the way, we've touched on it, I know slightly, but right at the bottom there, it said at 6 o'clock. That moon, I almost wish I'd be sitting here at 9 a.m. to see it go into daytime section down the bottom there. It's a really cool little feature, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. No, I'm just trying to make sure I've got this frequency. Oh, yeah, 28,800 beats per hour. I mean, that's what gives you the fluidity of the seconds hand. If you slowed it down and looked at that hand, it's moving at 4 hertz. I think that's,
You can just see it coming around towards where 9 p.m. is, that little second hand. There it goes. And then even so, to see the heartbeat, if I spin this around. Look at that.
Yeah, so 28 joules, a personalised rotor arm there on the back of the watch, full Inca block protection. Is it expensive? No. Is it a higher price? It's a higher price, yes. The book price, and this isn't made up, you can go on their website. The book price is about 2,700, 2,750 euros, or even Swiss francs. And there's no difference between the Swiss franc and the pound now. It's 1.05 Swiss francs to the pound. This is just a timepiece that you can only buy once. Once you've got it, it's yours, but you can hand it down, hand it down to relations, sons,
Yeah.
family, wherever you want. It's a one-off, and there will be. We haven't advertised it yet, and we haven't. It's the first time it's been shown, but once we start advertising this, there will be at least 15, 20, 25 people out there that will want these. I only hope when that time comes that we can get them, because 140 pieces of each model is not many for this watch.
And as you say, you get the certificate of authenticity to show you here. Let me
you
just
get
bring it out at the same time.
instructions, certificate.
So 18,
Yeah.
number 18. I'll do the same with the rose gold in just a second, but you can see 18 of 140 made. So the epitome of a collector's piece, isn't it? And you get the commemorative pen, which is beautiful. As you mentioned, the full leather, oversized leather box as well, with the Mathey-Tissot branded cleaning cloth. So it is a real special occasion, a treat to yourself, a timepiece, Kev, that doesn't come along very often. In fact, 140 years in the making.
No,
if
every
you like.
104 years, I think, as you said.
We'll have a look at the next one in another 140 years. I'm sure we'll all be together then. Right, let me shut that one, because the other one to quickly show you.
You'll have to defrost me.
Yeah, it'll be happening at some point, Kev.
I know.
Here we go.
I know.
We move that out of the way. That rose gold. Now, what do you think at home? Let's make up our mind. What is your favourite one? Maybe it's a stainless steel. The rose gold actually is like on a more of a brown strap, isn't it, rather than that solid black?
Yeah, it is, yeah. So here's the thing. These movements are normally only associated with watches of 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,000 pounds. The reason you can't get Val Jewel is that they don't supply anybody else with them now. It's all part of the Swatch group, right? But Landeron have reinvented themselves, gone back into their past, and that they made the original base plate that Val Jewel would have used in their watches. These parts were made and sold by Landeron. Then they decided to get into watch movements. Now they've gone back into watch movements. And like I said earlier, they were the world's leading authority in cam-actuated chronographs. They were pioneers in watch movements. It's not often you can say that. No. This is a piece, put it on your shelf, wear it, special occasions, weddings, Christmas, whatever anniversaries. Yeah. Or if you want a gift for somebody that's really coming up to a special time, maybe your son, maybe your son-in-law, who's getting into watches, 30 years old or something. You want to gift him a timepiece. Mind you, you've got to be pretty good dad or uncle for that price, but maybe you want to gift him. You can't go wrong with this, right? The only place it is actually discounted tonight is here at Shop Unlimited.
And?
Because I can't be there, and it's that time of year. Probably if Alberto had launched this in April, it might have been easier, but he hasn't. He's launched it on the 1st of the year, December the 27th, 28th, I think. He actually launched it to the distributors. And if all the distributors only bought 3-4 pieces each, they're all gone. They're all gone.
So tonight, again, before 9 a.m., while the stocks remain, let's face it, £950 saving. You part with $487.50 tonight, interest-free. Let's spread the cost. And you mentioned about your own anniversaries or key dates in time, Kevin. If you love watches, and that's why you're watching this show, what better anniversary to celebrate than Mathey-Tissot themselves, 140 years, and you have that heritage timepiece specifically popped together for it with the display box, with its own another certificate for you, with the pen as well. Absolutely divine. So
and that all comes in a beautiful cardboard box.
Yeah, it's a good point. There's much more to be shown there.
Yeah. And it looks $1 million. That's a gift. If you gift that to somebody, that's in their head they're getting £5,000-10,000 worth of gifts. It's that sort of value. But it's the rarity, I suppose, really, more than anything else.
Yeah, absolutely divine, and we are in luck. Kevin, 7 minutes. We're going to whip through here and review. There's so many of you on the website already, shopunlimitedlive.com. We will be back next Tuesday at 7 p.m. So stay tuned there. Lots more offers and returning favourites. We'll see what Kevin has up his sleeve after all. We are nipping back to the Almaz Bronze. Again, Kev, one of the lowest ever prices, £180 off now, which is really striking.
Yeah.
It's that sort of slate sagey look, isn't it, in the face, which really captured my imagination.
So it's that sort of teal look. This is the first time we saw Fosstock Europe use that colourway. It was out of stock with everybody until Fosstock Europe were doing a stock take, I think, middle of last year. And they found that they had the kits for 20 pieces. So they offered it to myself and Katie. We said, we'll take them, but can we take them over a few months? Well, we've taken them now. And we've loaded them in. We've done a special price for tonight. We should have just sat on them for another year and then launched them, but we're not. Tonight's a special night, 20th of January. First time I've had a show this year with the boys from Shop Unlimited. Why not do some special things? And that's what tonight's all about. Mariner's Bronze, NH35, Seiko movement, 24 jewels, 200 meters water resistant, and a case made out of Mariner's Bronze. Bronze and tin, not bronze and zinc. If it's bronze and zinc, it won't change colour evenly. What's the word? I forgot the word now.
What are you thinking?
It's in the little leaflet in the box.
Oh, should I have a look?
Patina,
okay.
Patina, there was that. And you'll get a leaflet explaining that. So this watch will reflect your lifestyle. You can't buy a bracelet, but you can buy a silicone strap, and it looks $1 million on the silicone strap. So if you're going to go swimming, because this watch is great, no problem for swimming, diving, whatever, get the silicone strap. It looks brilliant with that. It's the same color teal on the strap with a dull rose gold finish on the buckle.
I'm with you. Beautiful, isn't it?
Guys, if you haven't got one, that's the price. Now's the time. I don't know what to say. You're just going to miss it.
Well, you don't like sometimes. It's just the image, isn't it, itself of what you're seeing, the class, the Almaz that you are investing into and will have for a lifetime. By the way, Kevin, Lorraine and Graham have sent us a message on Facebook saying it's lovely to see you both together. Thank you, Lorraine and Graham.
Yeah, no, enjoying it.
Yeah, really cool. Lorraine, Adam's having a look how many points you got. You're doing all right. Don't worry about that. Your reward points are for you. Ian Morley says, great show as usual. Bless you, Ian, on YouTube as well. I'm going to pop that to the side because now we've got 2 rockets to go for. I'm going for the whites. For a start, if you want to start your rocket collection or complete your rocket collection, Kevin, as we glance at the clock there with 4 minutes remaining. Shop after the hour. Shop before you go to sleep tonight. Shop before you go to sleep tonight, because in the morning it will be gone and the prices will have gone back up. And Kevin, just to recap, if you want a stainless steel bracelet on this one, for £60 extra, we can.
Yeah. Just put it on the notes on the order.
Yep.
You guys can sort it out with the customer and we'll put it on. If you want it fitted, just please tell the guys in your notes.
Put it in the notes. Put it in the notes on your order. So that is the white, if you like, £215. That is it. I'm going to pop this one back and we'll go to the other rocket, friends. The other rocket, if I can, because it's a rocket one that has the same deal. So in the notes, again, I'd like to order also the bracelet. It'll be £60 more rather than £100+ more. This one with the finish on it is $229.99. I'm looking at ClearPay again, $57.50. I know I'm rushing, but we're running out of time. We're running out of stock levels. So if you want to go for this rocket, you can do. Let me quickly pop this to the side. Kevin, we've already got Energias in people's baskets on the website, which is spectacular.
No, good. Really, guys, don't miss out on this Energia. It's the best price, and you know what? When it's gone, you'll think back 1 year, 2 years away, and think back and think, I should have got that. I really should have got that.
Of course.
You won't regret it. You won't regret it.
Worth over £1,000, nearly £1,100 for 170. When I see ClearPay, it just makes things. Oh my gosh! I'm like, even I could afford one of these. I could own one of these. £175 today, and then obviously, even though you haven't made the other payments, we sort it out and Kevin sends it to you as soon as possible. Let me pop that over there. We're going to finish on the telly, Kev, on that retro TV edition of Mathey-Tissot just because, again, we adore it. We love that flash of colour, as you can spy, the retro look. And again, Kevin, there's always a story behind these, isn't there?
Known across the world. You stand up. If you were skiing, I guarantee you had this on your wrist. In Austria, in Germany, in Switzerland, they all used that test card. Started with the BBC in the UK, right? And again, anybody that's new to these shows, new to Dan, me, and these brands, Mathey-Tissot, Susan's just reminded me, Princess Margaret had 3 Mathey-Tissot watches. Clark Gable had 4 Mathey-Tissot watches. Elvis Presley had 300 made with his name on. But that's the sort of echelon, that's the sort of status that you're with these watches. All right, Alberto's made some great prices, not the price you've seen on the screen. We've made that price on your screen, but that is a Swiss-made watch. Forget it. When you see a watch on another channel with Swiss MOVT, or somebody mentions the word Swiss but doesn't say made, guys, Saint-Jean, 5,700 miles southeast of Peterborough.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that.
Kevin, we're out of time. We've got 20 seconds left.
That's gone quick, hasn't it?
It has flown by. Next Tuesday, we'll aim for then.
Next Tuesday, we're on.
Such a legend. Kevin, I'll let you go.
Live.
Love to everyone. Love to Susan. Love to Kate. We'll see them very soon.
Thank you.
Everybody, now is your time. Head to Shop Unlimited Live.
Don't miss out, guys.
Do not miss out. Absolutely. We will see you. Careful with the...